Hey, I'm out in Herriman with Edge Homes. They're building a ton of new homes, not only in this community, but other areas around here, including Saratoga Springs and down in Utah County where so much new construction is happening. But today I'm here in Herriman with Johnny. He's one of the agents here for Edge Homes, and we're talking about exactly what Edge Homes is offering here in Herriman. Johnny, tell me what you guys are doing out here in Herriman.
So this is our largest community. This is called Mountain Ridge. We're located on about 4200 West and 134th South, directly across from Mountain View Village, which if you've ever been out there, you have a ton of shopping. You've got quick access to Costco, gas stations, Lululemon, Cinemark, a ton going on here. This is actually one of our largest properties, and we're gonna have close to about what we call 1,000 doors. No, a little bit more than 1,000 doors. We have condos, we have townhomes, and we have single family homes, and we're gonna be building here for the next couple of years.
That's awesome. Do you mind showing this house to us? Just show us what you got.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So this is called the Natalie.
The Natalie, that's the floor plan. Okay.
Yeah, so as you look through our pricing sheet, you're gonna see it's all women's names.
Okay, gotcha.
We're not sexist.
Better than men's names. I gotcha.
And I'll be honest, I'm married. Women are better than men. So we'll just put it,
I can agree with you on that one. Yes.
This is called the Natalie.
Okay.
And this is kind of our mid home size.
Okay.
You're gonna be about mid 600s. In this particular community, we have about 5 or 6 different communities, and the pricing is gonna be varied throughout all of those, and I'm happy to get you pricing for that. But just to give you an idea, this one here, as decorated, because this one has about 130,000 worth of options.
Of course.
You're gonna be about 760.
Okay,
roughly.
perfect. I love this fireplace and this really tall ceiling. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Now, here's one of the beautiful things, Scott. The tall 17-foot story, or 17-foot ceiling, this is standard. This is
cool.
not an upgrade. Fireplace is an upgrade. A couple of the windows there are an upgrade. These big, beautiful windows right here that you'll see. Now, again, I'm gonna be a little bit biased, and people are gonna think that because, yes, I am employed by Edge Homes, but the feedback that I get from a lot of buyers is the craftsmanship seems a little bit higher than a lot of the construction out there.
I would probably agree with that for sure.
So these 4 big windows right here, these are kind of our hallmark. These are always standard in all of our 2 stories except for one, and that's called the Jessie.
Okay.
You're gonna have these
Jesse could be a male name or a female name, by the way.
That's right, again.
It's like Pat, like we're, bless those people that are given the name Pat, right?
We're equal employment opportunity here. Those are standard. That's not a big, expensive upgrade.
Okay.
And so again, as a lot of people come through the home, they see a lot of these features, a lot of these options that are incredibly affordable.
Okay.
And really make it feel not just a house, but a home.
I love it. Okay, so one of the most important parts about a house is obviously the kitchen. Tell me about the upgrades, and I would love to know what the upgrades that were made on this home so that I can help guide clients in making those selections and making those upgrades themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. So your gourmet kitchen right here, this is a pretty expensive upgrade.
Okay.
And for prices, I don't know, because that's the designs department.
Perfect.
But in my opinion, this is one of those upgrades that you'll never regret. Every once in a while, you make an upgrade, it's like, I could have done without that. This is not really something that you're gonna be putting in after the fact.
And so would the standard be a slide-in range over here?
That is correct.
That would be the standard.
That's correct.
And the upgrade is simply going from this and having this over here as well.
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, exactly. So they've upgraded the stackable cabinets right there. This has been upgraded to 9-foot ceilings. Standard is 8.
Yeah.
Which, this is a great upgrade, but because of the huge 2-story ceiling right here, if you don't upgrade the 9-foot ceilings,
it feels really low.
It still feels,
I see what you're saying.
This still feels big.
Right.
Right, because you've got, as you walk in the front entryway, you've got the 2-story right there, so you don't walk into what feels like a cave.
Right.
You walk into something that feels big, bright, and open, and especially with all of the windows that come standard.
Makes sense.
So they've added the hood range, the cooktop right there, but just like you said, if it were standard, you'd have a microwave there, and you'd have your oven right there.
Worthy upgrade, for sure.
Yeah. They've upgraded this. Standard is a 3-foot island. They've upgraded to the 4.
So this is a 4-foot wide island by approximately, what, 6 or 7 feet? Probably. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about, yeah, whatever.
We'll go with 7 feet.
We'll go with 7 feet.
I like to pretend I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
Makes me feel good.
You're a hooper.
Yeah. They've upgraded the cabinets, but this is gonna be a standard layout right here. This, they've upgraded the sink, they've upgraded to the black.
The black granite sink.
Yeah, the black sink, the black faucet and all that. Your hardwood surfaces right here, they've upgraded the hardwood surfaces, but this is gonna be standard.
Okay.
Which is what I love, because you've got a walkway that you're not going to be tracking and matting down the carpets.
For this price point of home, it makes a ton of sense. The thing that sticks out to me the most is as soon as I walk to this point right here, right before I see the kitchen, this catches my eye. This massive great room with that beautiful fireplace.
Yeah.
And then this absolutely gorgeous kitchen. It's not oversized, but it's perfectly sized for the house.
Yep.
And I think that's perfect. And it still gives adequate space for a nice dining table over here. And because this is a model home, it's been altered to account for the offices that are located in the garage, but this would be a mudroom with a door leading into the garage right here.
Yep, absolutely. And the other cool thing about this one, so you've got kind of a small pantry right there.
Yep.
In this particular model, and this comes standard, you've got additional right there.
A massive pantry back here.
So if
That's
you
about
had
3 feet deep too.
Yeah. So these are the cupboards or the shelves that come standard.
Yep.
So if you wanted to do something extra and put, more in here, you'd have so much space. You could almost do like a mini butler pantry.
Beautiful.
So standard is going to be a pony rail, right? This just becomes a half wall.
Okay, so this would normally be a standard half wall, but because of the upgrades, we have full railings throughout.
That's
cool.
And one thing that I can say, so I didn't build with edge. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. When we were looking with our builder, we had far less footage than this, and it was $18,000.
Oh yeah, railings add up fast.
I will say, I do look at railing prices a lot. This one's probably $7,000.
Yeah.
So reasonably priced for some of the have-to-have upgrades that people look at and they say, oh, I've got to have that. Edge is incredibly reasonably priced in my experience. So
one thing that I bring value to for my clients, I used to build homes and renovate homes. So I know these costs.
Yeah.
And I can really relate to these upgrade costs that people are looking to make upgrades in their home. So
yeah,
let's check out the primary last. So let's check out everything first before we go into the primary.
Awesome. So first off, you've got a nice little linen closet up here, which is awesome because right across you've got your laundry room right there. Nice close proximity. If you're folding sheets and towels and stuff like that, you don't have to haul it all the way across your house. You've got your first bedroom right here. This is standard. So you don't have the accordion doors. You've got, your nice big doors right here. Awesome closet.
That's a good size closet.
Plenty of space in there. And even if you thought, man, this is a little bit small, that dresser right there could fit very easily into here.
Yeah, this is not a 2-foot closet. This thing's 3 feet deep, so you could fit a dresser in here, no problem.
Yeah. This comes with 2.5 baths, 4 beds standard.
Okay.
No upgrade. So this is gonna be your main bathroom for the bedrooms up here.
Beautiful.
Laundry room right across from you.
Obviously it looks bigger without a washer and dryer in here, but it's still pretty good size.
Yeah, yep. Cool. And you're gonna have your washer and dryer typically about 26 inches deep, so it's not taking up a ton of the room.
And I noticed these other bedrooms, even though they're the smaller bedrooms in the home, they still have walk-in closets.
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, and this one's actually a really good size. And this one, I don't know that a lot of people are gonna decorate a home this big.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it feels a little bit tighter, but for a kid's bedroom, plenty of space.
Yeah, it's plenty of space for a kid's bedroom.
Your third bedroom, right here. Again, just like you'd mentioned, Scott, a walk-in closet.
Yep.
And that's not indicative of every single model. This particular one does have closets that are a little bit bigger.
Yep.
Not every model will have that, but this particular one does.
Beautiful.
All right, and then last, the one thing, so I was telling you earlier, we did build with another builder. Our setup is nothing like this. We have bathroom on one side, we have closet on the other. and I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
We're actually looking at moving.
Awesome.
Which is great because I do work with a builder, so I can find a beautiful home. But the thing is, this is standard right here. So the vaulted ceiling is standard.
Yep.
Or if you're going through the whole process from the very beginning, you can get what's called a tray ceiling.
Perfect.
So it bumps up, you know, an extra foot.
I love the trade ceilings.
Makes it feel
They're
a
gorgeous.
little bit bigger. And then in here, you've got an additional closet right here. Right?
Perfect.
Again, huge. This one has been designed, and again, because it has so many upgrades, you've got this full shower right here. Standard would be like your tub shower.
So would a standard be a tub shower with a cultured marble surround, but this one's a tile upgrade with a full shower?
That's correct. That's correct.
Makes sense.
So they just opted not to have the tub, and then they just upgraded it quite a bit. Upgraded to a nice vanity right here, and then the closet right there, which is a great size.
Yeah, the closet's pretty good size.
Yeah, right?
For her.
So you've got,
For her.
Well, no, you've got his closet right there.
Oh, he'll be downstairs. That's not big. She needs all of this, for sure. We know how this works.
Yeah.
All right. So Johnny, what's the name of this floor plan one more time?
Natalie.
Okay, it's
Natalie.
my job to absolutely memorize every single floor plan that Edge Homes has, because to guide my clients through the purchase of a home, I would be doing a massive disservice if I don't know the product and I don't know the homes that these builders are building. And honestly, when I walk in, this is probably one of the best homes for this price point that I've seen. So if you want more information regarding Edge Homes or this product or the homes they have to offer, reach out to me, hit me up. Okay, so now we're next door in a different floor plan called Denora, and let's check this one out. The differences on this property, obviously you don't have the 9-foot ceilings, you don't have that upgrade, but to me it still feels really ample because you still have this giant ceiling.
Yeah.
And granted, without the upgrades, you don't have that fireplace, you don't have the extra windows, but you do have these nearly floor to ceiling windows, which is really cool.
Yep. So in this particular home, we designed this one in mind with the average buyer, which what most people budget for upgrades. This has about 40,000 worth of upgrades. So you're going to see here, the island is not as big. They did upgrade to a little bit thicker. So the 3cm, which is
3cm countertop, and that's a quartz.
That's correct. Yep. They upgraded to the single basin sink, which is deep, which is awesome for washing pans and all that kind of stuff. Upgraded the faucet. They've upgraded the lights here. However, the amount of lights that you get in here is all standard. There's no upgrade there. Your nice big window here in the dining room is standard. The window with a door is standard. In my opinion, the homes that feel very open and inviting, those are the ones that are letting in a ton of light. I see a lot of builders where they have small little windows and it almost feels like a jail cell. It just feels, it doesn't feel inviting. And that's the one thing that I love about Edge is you see these windows everywhere. You can add extra windows if you want to build, but it's in my opinion, what makes a house feel like a home and cozy and just very comfortable.
Yeah, this house doesn't really leave much to be desired. Had I not seen the property next door, I'd still feel like this house is perfectly adequate. So what would a home buyer expect to pay for a home that's upgraded at this level? Awesome.
So just to give you specific pricing, and that's for today's price, because unfortunately in the market you have ups and downs, right?
The market's going up, guys.
Exactly. So today's price, right? And today is March 12th. This home you could buy in this community for $620,000.
Okay.
This one has roughly $40,000 worth of options.
Perfect.
You'd be $660.
So you're still well under 700.
Yeah.
And if a buyer were going down to Saratoga Springs or for example in Lehigh or other communities, would they find that the price is a little bit lower?
Lower. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Mountain Ridge is our most expensive community. The further you get away from it, Lehigh is going to be less expensive.
Perfect.
Saratoga Springs, even more so. $50,000 less.
So just to keep perspective, we are in the southwestern corner of the Salt Lake Valley. And so this is going to be a little bit more expensive than the northern part of Utah County, but the northern part of Utah County is where the vast majority of the growth is happening. So we're going to check that out next as well.
So this is the northern westernmost edge of Lehigh.
Okay, so we're right on the border of Lehigh and Saratoga Springs. This is an Edge development, Edge Homes again, and Johnny's gonna help explain what's going on here. They've got a big development happening here. So if you're looking to live in the northern part of Utah County, this is a phenomenal place, and it's gonna be right next to the new freeway that's coming through here as well, which is gonna really dramatically help with the transportation as well. Johnny, what do you think?
Yeah, so another one of our big communities, this is called Gardner Point. Just a little east of here, we have another community called River Point. We will have future developments coming up in that community where you're a quarter to a third of an acre. So you'll be able to build some of our bigger homes, a little bit more customization, RV parks and things like that. In this community, you've got all of our doors. So you've got multifamily, you've got condos, you've got townhomes, you've got single family homes. And as you can see from this view, you've got beautiful, beautiful views.
All right, let's check out the view. And right off in the distance here, you can see Mount Timpanogos. It's really covered up because of the clouds. It's a really stormy day today, but you can really capture a view all the way down. If you look down to the south, you can see just a hint of Utah Lake out there. This lens that I have on my camera is probably not the best lens because it's a wide angle, short focal length, but it will at least give you a little bit of an idea as to where we sit right now. And this is a really cool spot.
Yeah, this is a good area, especially because you have so many people that are moving into the
Traverse
tech
yeah
hub right there. And then if you can see it just over the houses, that's the brand new primary children's hospital.
So yeah, the primary children's hospital, it's right there, right in front of us.
Yeah. And this is a great location for investors. The reason being is if you want a rental that is going to yield high occupancy, you've got people who want to rent because they're close by Vivint, all of the big companies right there, and you'll have some traveling doctors and nurses, right, locum tenens, that need to have that close proximity to the hospital.
Yeah, this is a great spot. I remember there were a lot of investors during the pandemic that were picking up townhomes built by Edge Homes right out here in this area. I remember that.
Yeah, so we have, this is just one of the communities. Just north of this by a stone's throw, you've got the Exchange.
Yep.
Just beyond that, you have Willow Point.
Yep.
And then you have Tint Point. So we've been building here since about 2016.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's been a while.
So you have everything here, townhomes, multifamily, single family homes.
And this is going to be slightly less expensive than Mountain Ridge. Mountain Ridge and Herriman and Riverton is our most expensive. This is next, and then we'll show you some of the stuff that we have at Saratoga.
Okay, so now we're looking at the Morgan floor plan out here in Saratoga Springs.
All right, so this floor plan, you're just over 3,200, just under 3,300 square feet.
Okay.
This is one of our more popular. As you can see, it has kind of that standard flex room. The front room that so many people are using as an office, as a visiting room, school room, whatever it may be. It has a lot of versatility. We were talking about some options as can you do barn doors?
Yep.
Yeah, you can. This is one of the options.
Let's check out the other side. There we go.
That it works on.
Beautiful.
Or you can do, just your regular bifold doors as well. So you've seen they've kind of done some new style. They've done some star tiles here.
Yep.
You have a myriad of options as you go through design. So you can make your house as customized as you want.
I love it.
Here you see a little bit different style railing. I want to say we have about 6 different styles to choose from.
Okay.
So it's not just one size fits all.
I saw those in the design center today. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
This one's a pretty basic painted wood railing system.
Yeah. Yep.
With a nice box newel on the end.
Yeah.
Here, let me hop in here and just turn around because I think that the best impression that this house makes is when you walk right in and check out this great room. You have these huge windows, this awesome fireplace. This is the showstopper for me.
And as you can see, they've added the windows here.
Yep.
That's one of the options that I always tell people. If it's between that and a backsplash or a tile upgrade,
windows for sure.
Go with the windows.
Always.
Go with the windows.
It makes the house feel so much bigger.
Years later, you can hire somebody to do your backsplash and it's gonna be a lot cheaper.
Right.
If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, for sure. I really love the fireplace too. That's a really nice touch.
Yeah.
The raised hearth, the wood, the white split rock stone, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
All right, what about the kitchen? This one's different than the other kitchens we've checked out.
Right, so I had talked about the cabinets in the other one. These are that's a tongue twister. These are our high end. These are your soft
You're still working on English, aren't you?
It is my first language, but I'm working on it.
It's a struggle.
Yeah. So these are our high-end cabinets. You've got the nice soft close. If you look at the construction here, you're in construction.
Yep,
you know,
dovetail.
You're exactly.
That makes a big difference, guys. If you have kids yanking on your drawers, these things are actually gonna stay together.
These are gonna last a long, long time. And then similar to a lot of our layouts, you've got the island right here, you've got your cooktop over here. This is gonna be a little bit less of an upgrade that you've seen through the rest of our models.
Okay.
So this is a 5-burner gas. You see this as a common upgrade with a lot of our homeowners because they don't wanna spend the extra money to get the oven microwave combo.
Right.
This is beautiful right here.
So if somebody wanted this house, they could delete the microwave here, upgrade the kitchen, have a drop-in cooktop, a gas cooktop with a nice hood right here.
Correct.
And then throw the oven and microwave over here, or perhaps probably right here somewhere.
It's around there, yeah.
Okay,
It's on that wall.
I like to show people those options because I know a lot of people want to see both options.
Yeah, yep. And then again, the thing that I like about this, both my wife and I, is you've got the dining off to here. So that way if you have friends, you're watching a game or something like that, you're not staring over the table to look at the TV.
Right.
You've got close proximity to the action.
Here, let me get a shot from over here because, you know, when you're standing here in the kitchen and you see the great room, you can actually hang out with your family here. You can do your kitchen stuff, you can cook. You can also have your dining table right off to the side. I love that. We'll talk about the views here in just a minute. I think the views make this neighborhood, it's pretty awesome.
And then, so we were at the Peyton last time, and that one had a super impressive pantry. This one, not quite as big, but you can see you've just got so much space in there.
Oh, that's still really big.
Yeah, and you can do, this one they have just the door, but this one you can also put a barn door on there.
Right.
It does accommodate for that.
That's awesome.
And then back behind here, so your entry from the garage would be this right here. You'd come right in here into the mudroom.
Yep.
You've got your closet here.
You got a coat closet, little mudroom area, and a nice little powder bath. Ooh, I like the tile work in here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Powder bath right off the garage, right off the entry.
And more than anything, these models, they just kind of showcase what's available.
Right.
People look at this and they're like, I don't think I would ever do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't put those two tiles together, but they're just showcasing the samples of what they can actually offer. That makes sense. All right, let's check out the views. This lens that I have in my camera is probably not going to show it as great as I would like. But out here, right out the back door, you can check it out here. It's a really stormy day here today. So we've got a lot of clouds. And you can't really see the mountains very well because they're covered by those clouds, but you have a really good view of Mount Timpanogos and the Wasatch Range, as well as Utah Lake off in the distance. I think that's pretty awesome.
And then with these particular cabinets as well, this is a really cool feature. The island also doubles for additional storage.
Gotta love it. And that comes because it's a deeper island anyway. So you have 12-inch cabinets on the back end.
Yep.
So you have that extra storage. That's
and it's still comfortable if you've got kids that are eating here.
Yeah.
It's still comfortable for them to be able to sit here without knocking their knees right into the cabinets.
Makes sense. Cool. Let's check out the upstairs. Whoever's doing your interior decorating's on point. I love it.
Yeah, yep. And those are the designers that you'll be meeting with in the design studio.
So clients get to meet with those same designers that put these model homes together.
Correct, yeah, they have a really good eye for design. They make great recommendations. They're not gonna push their opinions on you, but if you need some help, you've got access to a professional designer, which sometimes can be daunting when you're designing a house.
I totally agree, 100%. So right here, we walk up the stairs, you can see right here, you've got a nice big open loft here. Could this be converted to a bedroom?
Yes, yeah. Just like the Peyton and almost, maybe 65, 70% of our homes that have a loft like this, it can be converted into a 4th bedroom or a 3rd bedroom, depending on that particular floor.
Even though you guys are building thousands of homes per year, you can still allow for some customization, which is really cool because a lot of builders that do this just don't offer this stuff.
Right, because it's all about production. And it's all about, hey, cookie cutter, here it is.
Right.
We pump them out.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then in here, you've got your 2 bedrooms in the front.
Okay. just normal size bedrooms here.
Normal size.
We've got a couple of bedrooms together here.
And then you've got your good sized laundry room. Again, if you wanted to put some cabinets or something like that in there, you've got plenty of space to do so.
Perfect.
One thing that you don't see often in our model laundry rooms is to have a sink is a very inexpensive option.
Right.
So if you want to
so
wash
you can
something,
easily add a sink and
correct.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
then you've got your regular
hall
bathroom.
bathroom.
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome.
And
the
primary bedroom.
Other than the kitchen, this is what people want to see, right?
So one thing that we were talking about earlier, Scott, so from here, this is just standard. They added these two windows.
So these two windows are added on, obviously. This has a vaulted ceiling, is that standard?
That is standard, yeah.
Okay.
This is standard.
Perfect.
Depending on the model, this one's a little off, but if you look down below here, just off to the side, there's gonna be your deck coming off.
Gotcha.
There are some models where you could build a deck right off of the primary suite on top of that. So you would have a 2-story deck, and on an evening facing east, you could see this entire Wasatch
awesome.
Front.
So a double-decker deck.
Yeah. It's almost like Lego's double-decker couch. But that was a bad idea. This is a great idea.
Okay, so obviously you have a really nice sized bedroom, easily fits a king size bed.
Yep.
Anything you want to fit in here. Let's check out the bathroom.
Yeah. And this one they have upgraded with some features that may not be standard or chosen by all of the buyers. And again, you look at some of these things and you say, well, I would never do an orange tile. I would never do tile like that. This is just to kind of give you an idea of what's possible, what's available.
Nice size closet, not bad. Right, I actually like this tile. I don't know why. I don't know if I can commit to it personally, but I actually like it. And it looks really nice with that shower tile, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So you got a nice little walk-in shower here.
And you've got, so you'll see in there, you've got 2 shower heads.
Nice.
I've seen some where it's been designed with 3 shower heads.
Okay.
So you're not limited. You're not limited.
Nice. Love it. People love their showers. It's like the place in the home where you spend the least amount of time, depending on how long of a shower you take, and it's one of the most expensive places.
That's right.
That you'll spend any time in the entire home.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Morgan floor plan?
That's correct. Yeah, 3,200, just under 33.
Is there anything else that people need to know about this particular floor plan, or this particular community?
You know, tons of growth. So this is called High Ridge and Ridgehorn. Okay. This is probably one of our biggest. We will have one coming up that's about 1,000 doors down in Harmony Ridge, which is Mapleton.
We're gonna check that out for sure, because I love going down to Mapleton.
For those of you that like southern Utah County, it's gonna be absolutely incredible. The views that you have here, you'll have those in Mapleton on about 1/3 of an acre.
Yep.
So you'll be able to do some of our bigger homes, and you'll have a view looking west across the valley.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And just like every other home here, these homes have completely unfinished basements, ready to expand. You could add 3 bedrooms down there, as well as a family room and a bathroom and whatever else you want to do.
Yeah. And in the design process, you can finish the basement. If you say, hey, I actually need more room, I want to finish the basement, we can finish it 100%.
Will Edge Homes provide the ability to finish part of the basement?
So it's not
if it's connected.
Partial. It's not partial. It'll always be 100%.
Or nothing.
Or we will run plumbing.
Okay.
We'll run some things where you can come in after the fact and do it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So for like a kitchenette or washer and dryer or something like that, we'll provide that for you.
Awesome. Great floor plan. Okay, so right now I'm in the design center for Edge Homes, located in Draper, which was really convenient. It's right between Utah County and Salt County, so it's perfect for all of those people that are shopping for a new home in the southern portion of Salt County or the northern part of Utah County. So this design center is pretty awesome. They've got all the selections you'll need to make. for flooring, for countertops, for backsplashes, for exteriors, glass, you name it. They've got everything here, and this is probably one of the best design centers that I've seen from any builder here in the state. And with that said, let's just take a quick tour of their design center right here and see what they've got to offer.